Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right, with the bowl system.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. Rides in the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Dropping back, it's right. Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on... Down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hitting.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's right. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Rams offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got him downfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Might be changing the route. Skips away from pressure. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Defense in press coverage. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. First play of the period, 1st down here. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Snowed under by the defense.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery.
That's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen when you give them the ball in space.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's right. Gets rid of it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They're setting up the screen. Powers through the defender. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Boom. Got it in the middle, it's Winfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Winfield. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Winfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Rams, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Grabbed over the middle, it's Winfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Rams are marching down the field. Give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one.
Touchdown, Colorado State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him. And I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's right. He's going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got him this time. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. On the move, it's Montgomery. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Turning it on! And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
After run, now throw. Into the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. He uncorks one deep. And it's a touchdown.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He lobs one high down the left side. There he goes. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rams.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on first down. Puts it out of the air. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push. Open.
He wants to take the top off. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdowns.
There he goes! At the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab for a big play. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Winfield. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on third. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's taking the shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's going to fire deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games.
Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He'll pull it on the read. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Makes the grab. Wide open spaces. Touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll give it to the back.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Looking left. Got his man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Rams in the hurry up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you...